midnight package. Welcome back to the Barely Adequate podcast, where we have already proven that we're not that good at this, and you don't have to be either. My name is Joel, and I am your host for this adventure.
It's pronounced either.
Shut up. Get up. It's enough of that. Either. I don't know what it is.
Or
Either.
It's either.
Or?
Neither, neither.
Or. Sitting at the table with me are my friends, Wallace. Hello, Wallace.
Hello, gentlemen.
It's not just sitting at a table this episode.
No.
Yeah,
Lying on
you're
a bed
going to be
chilling
lying.
this
Oh, yeah, you're not going to be doing much today. Why'd you even come today?
Because the chains.
The chains will set you free. Who are you maybe playing?
Chains on the brains.
I am playing Kurgan Thunderhowl. He's a half-orc druid.
lover of chains.
Lover of
I
chains.
love chains. And I'm currently tied to a bed alongside my loyal companion Greymane, who's also tied to the bed that I tied myself.
Yes.
Embracing the chains.
If if you're just tuning in this episode, don't go back another episode at least and listen to what happened. It's really stupid.
Amazing, you mean?
Sitting between you two nice fellows. This is Nick. Nick, welcome here.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Inspecting the mic up and close.
Does it look good?
And who are you playing today?
Oh, yes. I am playing Gaius Bainbridge.
Ah. And what is Gaius Bainbridge, I wonder?
Confused most of the time. Also a Rougarou Cavalier.
Excellent. And I am Joel, and I am playing Scarlet Carson, the Azamar Inquisitor of Tyrannus. So, Chris, before we get started, as much as I want to get started, I still think we should do a lore drop.
Lore drop. I would gladly do the lore drop. Our lore drop today is going to be on the first Atrothian Empire. So we're going back to before Cataclysm. Formed by an all but forgotten tyrant and his heretical general during the Age of Warfare. Remembered only as the Immortal Emperor and the Judge of Fate, this duo conquered vast swaths of territory from 1157 BC to 978 BC. Their continent-spanning empire occupied nearly all of what is now known as the Melistaran Alliance and maintained absolute control over the empire's territories until these ageless warlords suddenly vanished in 132 BC, before Cataclysm. The Silver Dragon Cryotirith assumed control of the First Atrothian Empire in 131 BC, and her sweeping political changes brought peace to the formerly warmongering nations. However, their weakened military state led to catastrophe and caused the First Atrothian Empire to utterly collapse during the Age of Cataclysm. And that is our lore drop for today. I'm going to send it along to Wallace, who's going to give us our recap.
Last time on Barely Adequate, the fight continued in the Dockside Devil's warehouse. The party was able to dispatch all the pit fiends. But during the encounter, the mysterious Raven, using a spell, compelled Kurgan to chain up all your allies. He commanded Greymane to come to him, where he easily chained his loyal companion up to a bed. Kurgan then attempted to grapple his own ally, but failed miserably. In turn, his allies easily pinned him to one of the many beds in the room and shackled him to it. After that, Scarlet and Gaius searched the room, and they found a spiral staircase going to the lower level. Will the party be able to successfully stop the Dockside Devil without the help of Kurgan? Free the chains, set you.
And set you they will. Chris, let's jump back in.
We find ourselves once again in the wee hours of Davrin the First.
With time ticking away.
Time ticks away as you attempt to raid the Dockside Devil's base of operations before the return of the rest of her troops. You find yourselves down a man, Kurgan chained to a bed, but we have Scarlet Carson and Gaius Bainbridge, who have sucked back some potions and drawn weapons and readied themselves to head down the spiral staircase. And I ask you, what will you do?
Scarlet will look over at her companion Gaius and say, "This may be the end."
From here, it looks only like the beginning of our night.
Scarlet will start heading down the staircase into the darkness.
Hold on, Scarlet. I have a thought.
So she stops and
So as you stop, and there's perfect silence for a moment, when suddenly Kurgan pipes in from the distance.
Join the chains.
the chain
And I'm
gang.
yelling across the room. Join the chains.
Perfect.
Gaius, continue.
I hope that's not your idea.
No, my idea is that I travel back to Elodie's and see if she can supply us with a remedy for Kurgan's affliction. But that would mean that you would have to hold the line until I got back.
So Scarlet stops for a second, and she's very, like you said, very purpose driven, and so this is like she's fixating on this, but like she would kind of look at you like with one eyebrow raised, and she'd be like, "You make a good point." She says, I think I would be able to hold the line. You must go fast, though.
I will move fast.
Okay, so Scarlet will back up, and she'll close the door. And she's going to go and take the group loot. I'm guessing it's on Kurgan right now?
Oh, totally.
Okay, well, I'm going to go and fish around for an invisibility potion.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
I'm going to hold on to that.
You do so.
Kurgan, it's okay, buddy. We're going to take care of you.
Okay, so Gaius.
The chains.
I will be back with the utmost haste, and then I will use my ability to transform into a wolf.
Ooh, that's cool.
Okay, so you turn into a wolf. Now, what do you have? So here's the loot bag. Do you have any funds or anything on you?
I have a handful of coins.
Okay, sounds good.
Do you need more coins? Scarlet would give you coins if you need coins.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay,
Unless
so you
it's ludicrously expensive, but
in a horrific display, you see Gaius kind of shift as his body crunches up strangely, and he shifts into a wolf that looks strangely like himself, but purely a wolf now. And he takes off like a shot. Gaius,
after Scarlet opens the front door and lets me out.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay, so you make your way out at top speed, and you're running with all haste to Elodie's place.
Yep.
Okay, so it's going to take you
Can I?
roughly 2.5 minutes or so to get there running at the speed you're going.
In the meantime,
All right.
can I try to move Kurgan to the front silent room?
Like with the curtain?
Yeah. Like, can I move him into like the front lobby area?
I mean, you could try. You manacled him to one of the big bumps.
Oh yeah,
though,
I
so-
did. I don't want to unmanacle him. I just don't want.
You can give me a perception check.
Just can't
Come
trust
to
them.
the chains. They will set you free.
24.
Maybe throw a curtain over them.
Just rip a curtain down. Throw it over him.
You believe you could probably pull down one of the curtain rods
Awesome.
and put it in front of the door that was leading to the basement.
Okay, I'm for sure gonna do that then.
Sounds good.
But I can't hear anybody coming either. But
You would not.
yeah, I'm just gonna wait like Like up top, I guess. I don't know. There's-
Okay, so as you pull the curtain and you go to put it up.
So much trouble.
So you notice as you pull the curtain down, like it doesn't seem to have its unusual properties. But as soon as you affix it back up over the doorway and spread it open, it engulfs that
Okay.
passageway in silence. Okay, so Gaius, at this point, you have made your way to Elodie Spirus' shop.
All right. So when I get there, I will transform back into my human form.
Okay. So the
my
first thing
humanoid
you
form.
think of when you arrive near Elodie's shop is I'm going to turn back into my human form.
Yep.
Sounds good. Reflex save, please.
Every damn time.
I had to check. It wasn't I'm going to put on a painting smock or something. It was nope. You know what I need right now?
You should
My
have learned
nice
from
human
Scarlet.
outfit.
You should have learned from Scarlet. She was prepared for that last time.
18 on my reflex save this
You got
time.
an 18? Okay, you duck out of the way as a big pot of bubbling green goo gets tossed into the street.
All right. So I'll
And you
I guess I'll bark at her as in dog in wolf before transferring into common as I transform.
okay, so you let loose a bark and she says, go dog, go pee on Lockie's lawn, not mine. She starts pointing it going across the street, and you transform back into yourself. And she says, oh, it's Gaius. Wow, did you do a potion to do that?
No, I'll explain it later.
Oh, okay.
But I do need a potion. It seems Kurgan got himself into a bit of a fix, and he's not of the right mind.
Okay, so you're in the middle of the street yelling this up, and she's at the second story again, looking down at you, wearing her dressing gown she was wearing before. And she says, "Oh, I'll be right down. Hold on." So she makes her way down and opens the door for you.
Okay.
As she does, she lets you in and says, "Oh, what do you need?"
I'm not entirely sure. A raven told Kurgan to chain up his allies. Now he's obsessed with chaining us up. And I have no idea what that means. But I
Okay,
need
so
something
she,
to snap him out of it.
She quickly walks a little closer to you, kind of gets right in your personal space, and she like leans your head back a bit and like opens one of your eyes really wide and starts to look at your eye. She's like, "Are you sure that's what you saw?"
Yes, I am sure that's what I saw.
Oh, okay. So she looks at your other eye and
And
she
heard.
says, "Well, are you sure it wasn't just an illusion or something?" There's
Nope.
no way that Kurgan would do that.
That's why I thought it was. That's why we thought it was odd, and we had to chain him up on a bed.
So she, thanks for saying. She says, that's probably, I'll bet that something probably hit him with some kind of compulsion. Sounds like mind magic to me. I got just the thing.
I was hoping you would.
Okay, so she produces 2 different vials.
Uh-oh.
Both of them have the little logo with her giving the thumbs up. And she holds it, she shakes the one in her right hand. She says, "This one, if you get him to drink this, he might be able to overcome the affliction on his own pure force of will."
Okay.
And then she shakes the other one. She says, "This will definitely cure him."
And that's it? It won't do anything else to him?
Of course. It's made by me, so you know it's good. And then so the first one she shakes, she says, "This one is 50 gold." She shakes the other one, she says, "This one is 750 gold."
Well, I get 50 gold right here for you.
So she nods.
Accept an IOU for the other one?
She's like, I already gave you that other stuff.
That's
I mean,
true.
if you told me you needed that before, I would have given you that instead.
Had I known I would have needed it, I definitely would have asked.
Well, you should have gotten Lockie's midnight package. He probably would have told you. And she snickers when she says that.
I really am regretting not getting that midnight package. He probably could have told us about that.
No, that's a waste of money. You should just buy more potions.
Oh.
So I'll tell you what, though. Because you're such a good friend, I'll give you 2 of these potions for 50 gold.
Thank you.
She gives a nod and she passes you 2.
Okay.
She says, well, Stretches has better get back to it. So she turns to walk and go back upstairs.
Is the front door open?
Yeah. You also still haven't paid yet.
Okay, well, I'll put the 50 gold on the counter.
Okay.
And
It's
then
you put it in a pile of other coins.
Yep.
Haphazardly displayed on the front counter.
And then I'll close the door as I leave.
Sounds good. Okay, so about a minute goes by, Scarlet. No one is coming upstairs. But from behind you, near the entrance of the building, you see a strange golden light suddenly appear. It flickers, dimming and then flickering brighter.
Scarlet will... How long does this invisibility potion last?
It's going to last 3 minutes.
Scarlet will drink the invisibility potion and look at what it is.
Okay. So give me a perception check.
$13.
Okay, so you see a small orb of light slowly floating its way into the front room, the front entrance. It's like the size of a grapefruit.
Okay.
So this light kind of floats in, and then you notice it kind of looks like it's moving around in there.
Do I know what it is?
Give me knowledge of the planes.
18.
18. You believe you're looking at a lantern archon.
What do I know of Lantern Archons?
Shedding a warm and calming radiance, this orb of light moves with a preternatural silence and otherworldly grace. You know that Lantern Archons are friendly and curious beings. They often eagerly converse with and assist other creatures. However, their bodies are just globes of spiritual purity and pale light. Every interaction they make is through pure force of will. Physically, they're incredibly weak, but they possess quite a bit of spiritual power and divine energy.
Do I think it can see me?
Most often, Lantern Archons are servants of more powerful creatures, or creatures that may have bound or summoned them.
Do I think it can see me with invisibility on?
No, you don't think so.
So I'm just gonna observe for a little bit here.
Okay, so as you observe, you see this light. It diminishes a little bit, almost to like how bright a candle is, and then it slowly flickers its way into this room. And as it does, it starts to it stays in place in the front entrance of the warehouse, and you see it kind of move around, kind of surveying almost the front entrance, and then it slowly starts to move towards Kurgan.
Okay. I will step up close to it while it's doing so.
Okay, you do so. Okay, and as it kind of hovers over Kurgan, it kind of brightens a little bit. Now it's about as bright as a torch, and it kind of hovers over him. So Kurgan, you see this strange light hovering over you.
Wouldn't it look good in chains, Kurgan?
Nope, it's not an ally.
Not yet, it's not.
Isn't it, though?
If it becomes
No,
an
it isn't.
ally.
I'm like, let me go. I have a mission. I must help my allies. And I'm like raptured by it.
Okay, so it flickers down to about the light of a candle again, and it moves over to Greymane. So at this point, Gaius, you arrive. made you run back, but I'm going to need a grand total of 2, count them, 2 Constitution checks. You've been running for quite a while now.
All right, 2 con checks. The first one is a 19.
Okay.
And the second one is a 21.
Okay, so you arrive and you're not even fatigued when you arrive.
Endurance, baby. All right, so I'll change into my humanoid form once I get to the door.
Okay.
And I'll let myself in this time.
You do so. When you make your way in, you find Scarlet nowhere to be found, but you can smell her nearby. You see Kurgan is conversing with a strange, flickering, glowing orb that's floating above him. Looks like just a flickering light.
Ah. I see you're getting worse, my friend. And I'll walk up to...
As I see Gaius approach, I'll pop out of invisibility.
Okay.
Guys, help me get out of these.
When you pop out of invisibility, the light suddenly flares really bright to the brightness of a torch, and it kind of moves back further into the room, floating back more. Before dimming down to about half radiance.
I'll say, friend, it's okay. It's okay. And I'll try to calm it down, the Archon.
Okay.
I'll say, I have been watching you. If I meant you harm, it would have already come.
So it slightly diminishes its radiance. Kurgan, what are you saying?
Well, okay. I don't know
Get me out
why
of the
you're talking
chains,
about lights,
and I'll help you all with this creature.
What a liar. What's your bluff check?
5.
I'm not even rolling on that.
Okay. They don't believe
less than
me.
my mod.
Help me out of these chains. Or better yet, join me.
Hurry. Gaius, hurry.
I'll pull out the potion as I approach Kurgan.
I'm totally resisting you.
No. Don't worry. This will help you.
Do what?
This will help you. Trust me.
This will
You
help.
are still allies.
Yeah, but
You don't hate us. You just want to put us in
Give me a
chains.
diplomacy check, guys.
you got to convince me to pour a potion down my throat.
He does a terrible job. He's like,
Diplomacy's an 8.
so do you
no.
believe him with an 8? It's not a very
What kind of
good roll.
potion is it?
I have no idea. Elodie didn't tell me.
That is true.
You are sure not convincing.
I don't know. It's Elodie. He knows what it is.
What's with the strange light? Hey, can you get me out of these chains?
No.
Radiance glows a little bit dark, a
Hi.
little bit brighter,
Hi,
and it slowly starts to approach you.
come here.
Slowly starts to flicker its way forward.
As I put forth my manacled hands towards the light.
Kurgan, come on. Here, pay attention.
What?
Drink this.
So
Oh, I'm not drinking
he
it.
refuses to do so.
No,
Are you
yeah.
going to force feed him?
Especially when your bad diplomacy. Yes, no way.
Well, how about my
And
amazing
seeing
bluff
you
then?
guys tied me up. I'm like, that's a little weird.
How about my amazing bluff then?
Well, let's see a bluff check then. What are you
Don't-
saying?
Yeah.
That after if you drink this, then we'll let you put us in chains.
What's your
What
bluff?
was your roll?
10.
A 10. Ooh. No one feels the sharpened mind.
Lies. Is this what allies do to each other?
No, I guess this is what allies do to each other. So I can try and force the drink down your throat.
I'm shooting. Am I helpless?
Yeah, you're helpless right now. Okay, so you force feed him a potion.
And you like plug my nose? to
I
make
guess
sure?
Okay.
you would technically get a save against it.
Well, I resave.
No,
I'm
no,
pretty sure.
he would.
Well, but is it...
No, he has to. He's forced to do it. It's not. There's no save against the potion that. He
Oh,
just drank.
okay.
Okay, so hold on. Before you roll, Wallace, I need Nick. You fed him the potion. Roll me a d20.
Nice.
Oh,
It's going to explode.
oh my
Kill
god,
us
it's a
all.
1.
5.
You got a 5.
5.
Okay.
0-5.
Kurgan, give me a will save. That potion you're drinking is going to give you +2 and another +2 because of helping you shrug off a harmful effect to your mental attack,
Nice.
to your mind. So that's 20-sided dice +4 plus your will bonus.
Is this a will save? Is what this is?
It's a will save.
Okay.
Maybe I want the chains.
Well, if you
My
do, just tell
ally.
us and we'll move on. If that's the case.
Oh,
I can't see.
it's a 14 on the dice.
25.
Okay, with that, Kurgan comes to his senses.
Oh.
I'll sense motive anyway,
What?
just to because I'd be still skeptical.
I assume, like,
16.
why did you chain me up?
You've been trying to chain us up. You chained up Greymane.
Oh, you totally remember everything you just did.
I know, but
But now you're like, what? Why was I obsessed with chains?
why is it
What's going
why
on
did you
with
chain-
that?
I was trying to chain you.
Yeah.
He's utterly
Maybe,
bewildered.
We have spent way too much time
How
trying
does
to figure
how
out a
does
solution
chain
to
set
this.
you free? Doesn't
That's
make any
what we were
sense.
wondering. So I'll
Doesn't make any sense.
I'll unshackle him.
Okay.
Oh, awesome! Thanks, Greymane, buddy. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
As I
when,
scratch his chin.
as you all seem quite jovial with one another, you notice the light flares to life once more, and it's now as bright as like a torch.
Ooh.
Hey,
And it starts to
hey, buddy.
circle above you. Almost, I'll take sense motives from everybody.
20 or 14.
A 22 sense motive.
Okay.
31.
Okay, all three of you believe that this light seems quite happy that you're all united once again.
We are
Together.
also happy.
Friends once more.
Should I be worried about that?
That seems fine.
What is it?
It's a light.
I'm going to speak to it in Celestial.
Yeah, but
So
lights
when you
don't-
do, it kind of hovers down to where your head is, and its glow is nice and bright still. And then you guys all hear it begin to speak. I'm so happy. You're all working together again. My master will be so pleased.
I will ask it in Celestial, who is your master?
So when it talks, all of you can understand it. And when it speaks, it's like in your racial tongue. So for each of you, that might be different. So
Orc.
Kurgan, you hear it in Orc. Scarlet, you hear it in Celestial.
I don't know if I
And
know
Gaius,
I hear it in Ruguru.
you hear it in Ruguru. I was so worried.
Yeah, I was too.
One of you left.
Have you ever wanted to chain?
One of you seemed to be going insane.
Have you ever wanted to chain up your allies before?
No, definitely not.
That's weird.
How would I even do
Why,
that?
why would chains ever set you free?
That's a good
That
question.
makes no sense.
Who is your master?
He's such a great man. He's the greatest master ever. We've been through so much together. You could say he's the guy that is beloved by all in this wonderful city.
It's not Lockett, is it?
You know my master?
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't he just the best?
Yeah.
He knew something bad was going to happen.
Yeah.
He did.
It wasn't. No,
I heard he had I heard he had that power.
He does.
Also, wouldn't
He does.
we're taking on all of the pit fiends? It's pretty safe to say something bad was going to happen.
Well, not all of them, just all the local ones.
Oh, he didn't know what you were doing. But his friend said you would need help. So he sent me in his stead.
Hey, fiery globe thing. Do you have a name?
I do.
My name's Kurgan.
Do you have a name?
Kurgan. Thunder
Hairy,
Owl.
smelly man?
That's. Am I really that hairy?
Well,
Greymane
you're way
is.
hairier than me.
I am. My name's Kurgan. This is my companion, Greymane.
Oh, I thought you were Greymane and he was Kurgan.
No.
So I'm gonna
Oh,
say, as much as I would love to exchange pleasantries, we do have a job to do. I would love to meet you
You must be Scarlet.
I am, yes. And Scarlet is going.
He told me about you. He said, "Where are you going?"
She likes taking the initiative.
So it kind of floats up and down. It says, "Yes, that's what Master said."
I know.
Well, my apologies, glowy light person.
Flickerwick.
Flickerick.
No. Flickerwick.
Flickerwick. I am Guy Spainbridge.
Flickering.
And we are...
Flickerwick.
I totally picture something from Rick and Morty.
Pickle Rick.
He turned himself into light now.
Yeah, like
Morty, I turned myself into light.
So Scarlet is heading towards the door.
After briefly introducing myself to
Flickerwick.
Flickerwick,
That's a great
I
name.
will
Thank you.
follow Scarlet to the stairs.
Oh, are we going down there now?
We are.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I got your back. And then when he says that, he diminishes his glow to like a little candle.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then
We
he kind
appreciate
of
it.
floats his way, and he's kind of floating like, and he kind of props himself on Gaius' shoulder.
Okay.
I will do my best to protect you.
You're so funny. You're so pleasant and nice, all of you. You remind me of my master.
Scarlet's moving down the stairs.
Flickerwick. Are you good in combat?
Am I? I'm always good. I don't do
Are
anything
you
wrong.
competent in combat?
I think so. Not like Lord Miasma.
No.
Oh, not like him.
He's scary.
Scarlet shakes her head and is just like
This guy's awesome.
she's trying to reverence, because this is a real celestial, and I mean that's her bloodline. But
What
job,
will
you
happen to
guys.
you if you lose all your health? Do you die?
Everything dies eventually.
Yeah, but not right away though. We don't want you to die right away.
Oh, I'll be fine. I can just leave if I'm in danger.
Okay, good.
But all you fleshy bags, it'll be hard for you.
I know.
You're not fast like me. And then he just whoosh, he does a lap around Gaius' head quick. So fast.
Gaius gets all dizzy.
Okay, so
Okay.
then he floats and he Flickerwick taps you on the shoulder, Gaius, and you feel a warmth through all your body.
Ooh.
As though your soul itself is being warmed by this creature's glow.
Nice.
You gain a +1 on attack rolls, saves against fear, and 6 temporary hit points.
very nice.
And then it kind of floats its way, and it does the same thing to Kurgan, Greymane, and Scarlet.
What happened?
Kurgan, you gain 10 temporary hit points. Greymane gains 4. And Scarlet gains 9.
What type of bonus is the attack roll?
Morale.
Morale. So that is a stacking.
And morale doesn't stack with other morales.
I don't think I have a morale, actually.
I think you have luck. And
I have luck. I have
Sacred?
Sacred.
So yeah, it stacks.
Sick.
So anyone need any healing?
No, I drank that potion. So
I
I
also
well,
drank a potion.
I'm
and
also drinking one of them.
I drank the Cure Moderate that we recently found.
Chris, I'm gonna want to cast Shield of Faith before we
Ooh.
go. It's 2 minutes, so probably like close to the bottom of the stair.
Sounds good. Okay, so as you make your way down the stairs, you come to a door. Who shall open said door?
Scarlet is in the lead.
Scarlet would like.
Do we get to a platform at the bottom of the stairs?
So at the bottom of the stairs, it leads to a door. There's a door in front of you.
Scarlet will open the door.
Unless you want to try to squeeze past me on the stairs.
What? No.
Well, the staircase ends, and then there's like a little landing, and then there's a door.
Yeah.
So one of you could be in front of the door, and the other two could be on the landing.
We'll go in together. Togetherness.
All right.
Okay, so you make your way through said door.
Yep.
Okay. You're going first, guys?
Yeah, I'll take the lead.
Okay. You push the door open, and you find yourselves in a small room. The center of the room bears a small table with some chairs, cards, and cheap alcohol, cards, and coins rest upon the table. But there's no one in here. It looks like whoever's in here left in a hurry.
Great. Do I smell any tracks? Any trails?
Yes, you smell the 3 distinct scents going through this set of double doors you see ahead of you.
There was at least 3 people here.
Yeah. Let's just go.
Okay, this door is locked. Set of double doors.
I will attempt to pick the lock. That's 10 to hit the door.
Is that with your yet to be unnamed ironwood sword?
It's great lockpick.
For 15 points of
You
damage.
easily cut through the middle of the doors, severing whatever mechanism was holding them, and easily open said doors.
It's a good thing it was a wood beam and not a iron bar.
I know, right? Oof. My sword's name is now Lockpick. Lockpick Drogma.
Now that's a name for a sword.
Lockpick Drogma.
Lockpick Drogma.
If they ran, I'm gonna be mad.
Well, they ran outside and doubled back to the entrance, and now they're at the top and we're in the bottom. Who would do that? Who would do that?
The door ahead of you
Looks like there's
leads to a open chamber that houses a total of 9 bunks, except unlike the bunks upstairs, that there are manacles near the head and feet of the bed. These do not have any. Instead, you find they're occupied by a total of 11 exceptionally attractive captives of assorted genders and races, each of which is obviously drugged into a stupor.
oh joy.
We'll be back.
There's a distinct stench in this room
Stench of what?
Awesome.
of carnal desires.
Oh my goodness.
You believe this is the devil's den.
Where's the devil?
In the
which
details.
you may or may not recall is the main stronghold of the Dockside Devil.
Right.
When people talk about the Devil's Den, it's almost supposed to be like a paradise to go to seek out your rewards.
I
for
see. Okay.
fair service.
Okay.
At the end of this room, you see another elaborate-looking door.
I'll
This
make my
door
way to that door.
bears the image of a tiefling woman in quite a lewd display.
Can I do a quick heal check? Is there any of them that are like close to death?
No, they all seem in very good health, other than the fact they're all very drugged and receptive to anything that might be going on in
But
here.
and they're tied down.
They're not. No, they're all laying in bed. As I said, nine bunks, 11 attractive-looking captives.
We can't do much of them right now. We have to.
Yeah, we gotta
We have
move-
to secure the area.
Move on.
So the door at the end of the chamber does not appear to have a handle.
What is it made of?
It's made of wood, and it has an ornate carving of an ornate bust of a female tiefling woman on the front
Okay.
in a lewd display.
I'll check it for any signs of latching mechanisms.
Sounds good.
10 on my perception check.
Okay, you don't see anything. You could try feeling it in various places.
I'll push on the door.
The door doesn't budge on its own. If you avoid touching the bust on the...
Of course, it would be impolite to do otherwise.
Okay.
Are you
Joel's
really?
just
Are you
got
really
this look
gonna?
of
Are you
guilt.
really gonna make me do this, Chris? Are you really gonna make me do this?
I don't know what you're
I
talking
step in the way and I put my hands on the breasts of the woman.
about. Okay. When you do and push, the door slides open easily.
Oh, I would never have guessed to do that.
What do you mean you wouldn't have guessed? This is what this place is. The world's easiest trap that I did not want to.
It's not a trap.
No, sorry. The world's easiest puzzle that I didn't want to have to
It
solve.
certainly wasn't a puzzle.
The answer was boobies. Oh my goodness.
I mean, you just needed to touch the bust and push the door open. I didn't. You didn't have to grab the boots.
but why wouldn't you?
The
If that's-
whole bust was.
If
was
that's
the
an
button.
option, you should take that. Why would you leave that out there?
I'm just saying that you didn't have to. It was a choice. It was a personal choice.